Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Di sini saya akan melanjutkan lab 10.2.7 yaitu using Wireshark to examine a UDP DNS capture. Objective part 1, record a PC's IP configuration information. Part 2, use Wireshark to capture DNS queries and response. Part 3, analyze capture DNS or UDP packet. Required resource: CyberOps workstation, virtual machine, internet access. Instruction: Part 1, record VM IP configuration information. In part 1, you will use command on your CyberOps workstation VM to find and record the MAC and IP address of your VM's virtual network interface card, the IP address of the specific default gateway, and the DNS server IP address specific for the PC. Record this information in the table provided. The information will be used in part of this lab with packet analysis. Description: IP address setting answer will vary 192.168.8.10. MAC address jawabannya bervariasi ya, yaitu 08.0027.82.75.2 Default gateway IP address jawaban kan pasti bervariasi juga, 192.168.8.1. DNS server IP address yaitu bervariasi 8.8.4.4. Yang A, your CyberOps workstation VM network setting should be set to bridge adapter. To check your network setting, go to machine setting, select network, the left adapter 1. Attach the to bridge adapter. Baik. Yang pertama kita setting CyberOps, lalu ke network. Sini pilih yang .com. Oke, langsung start. Ini masukkan CyberOps. Lalu selanjutnya open a terminal in the VM, enter if config. Terminal ini ada INP no S3 dengan IP 192.168.57.47. Yang kedua ada INET 127.0.0.1. Selanjutnya yaitu akan sudo live support. Selanjutnya ini kita copy saja. name server. Yang pertama ada 8.8.4.4, lalu yang kedua ada 209.165.200.235. Lalu yang D, at the terminal from enter net start min rn. Ketikkan net start min rn. Ini ada destination. Yang pertama ada 0.0.0.0, gateway-nya 192.168.57.146. Lalu yang kedua ada 192.168.57.0, gateway-nya 0.0.0.0. Lalu destination ketiga 192.168.57.146 dengan gateway 0.0.0.0. Part 2, use Wireshark to capture DNS queries and response. In part 2, you will set up Wireshark to capture DNS query and response packet. This will demonstrate the use of the UDP transport protocol while communicating with a DNS server. Yang A, in the terminal window, start Wireshark and click OK when prompt. Lalu ketikkan sudo Wireshark gtk CyberOps. Interface list, pilih INT0S3 start, lalu ke browser, yang C, open the web browser and navigate to www.google.com. www.google.com. Baik, di sini sudah terhubung ke google.com. Selanjutnya kita ketikkan DNS, apply. Lalu cari DNS, lalu 74 standar queries. Sini DNS dengan length 74, infonya standard query www.google.com. Lalu di domain name system query transaction ID 0, lalu flag 0x0100 standard query, lalu question 1 answer 0, authority RRS 0, additional RRS 0. Lalu selanjutnya Step 2. Examine the field in a DNS query packet. The protocol field highlighted in gray are displayed in the packet detail span middle section of the main window. In the first line in the packet detail span, frame 429 have 74 byte of data on the wire. This is the number of bytes it took to send a DNS query to a name server requesting the IP address of www.google.com. If you use a different web address such as www.disco.com, the byte count might be different. B. The Ethernet 2 line display the source and destination MAC address. The source MAC address is from your VM because your VM originates the DNS query. The destination MAC address is the source MAC address the same as the one recorded from part 1 for the VM? Jawabannya harus ya. Dan C, in the Internet Protocol version part line, if the IP packet were capture indicates that the source IP address this DNS query is 192.168.8.10 and the destination IP address is 8.8.4.4. In this example, the destination address is the DNS server. Can you identify the IP and MAC address for the source and destination of this packet? Device source workstation IP address, jawabannya akan bervariasi, yaitu 192.168.8.10. Alamat MAC-nya akan bervariasi, yaitu 08.00.27.82.75.df. Lalu destination DNS server atau default gateway IP address akan bervariasi, yaitu 8.8.4.4. MAC address akan bervariasi 00.cd.01.f6.50. Yang D, UDP header only has 4 field: source port, destination port, length, and checksum. Each field in a UDP header is only 16 bits as depicted below. Click the arrow next to user datagram protocol to view the detail. Notice that there are only 4 fields. The source port number in this example is 58029. The source port was randomly generated by the VM using port number that are not reserved. The destination port is 53. Port 53 is a well-known port reserved for use with DNS. DNS server listed on port 553 for DNS query from client. Pilih user datagram protokol SSD port 40941, DSD port 53. Di sini terdapat source port 40941, lalu destination portnya 53, lengthnya 40, lalu checksum unverified, lalu checksum status and verified. Lalu selanjutnya, in this example, the length of the UDP segment is 40 byte. The length of the UDP segment in your example may be different. Out of 40 byte, 8 byte are used as the header. The other 32 byte are used by DNS query data. The 32 byte of DNS query data is in the following illustration in the packet byte span lower section of the Wireshark main window. Lalu di sini domain name system query seperti yang tadi gambar. Selanjutnya yaitu the checksum is used to determine the integrity of the UDP header after it has traversed the internet. The UDP header has low overhead because UDP does not have fields that are associated with the three-way handshake in TCP. Any data transfer reliability issues that occur must be handled by the application layer. Expand as necessary to see the detail. Record your Wireshark screenshot in the table below. Description frame size jawabannya akan bervariasi yaitu 74 byte. Source MAC address akan bervariasi yaitu 08.00.27.82.75.df. Lalu ada destination MAC address, jawaban akan bervariasi yaitu 00.78.td.01.f6.50. Source IP address akan bervariasi yaitu 192.168.8.10. Lalu destination IP address akan bervariasi yaitu 8.8.4.4. Source portnya akan bervariasi yaitu 53 dan destination port akan bervariasi 58029. Is the source IP address the same as the local PC's IP address you record in part 1? Jawabannya iya. Is the destination IP address the same as the default gateway not in part 1? Jawabannya tidak, karena gateway default adalah 192.168.8.1 dan server DNS adalah 8.8.4.4. Step 3. Examine the field in a DNS response packet. In this step, you will examine the DNS response packet and verify that the DNS response packet also use the UDP. In this example, frame 488 is the corresponding DNS response packet. Notice the number of bytes on the wire is 90. It is a larger packet compared to the DNS query packet. This is because the DNS response packet will include a variety of information about the domain. Selanjutnya yang D. In the Ethernet 2 frame for the DNS response, what device is the source MAC address and what device is the destination MAC address? Jawabannya alamat MAC sumber adalah gateway default dan alamat MAC tujuan adalah VM. Yang C. Notice the source and destination IP address in the IP packet. What is the destination IP address? Jawabannya akan bervariasi. Dalam contoh ini tujuannya adalah 192.168.8.10. Lalu, what is the source IP address? Jawabannya akan bervariasi. Dalam contoh ini sumbernya adalah 8.8.4.4. What happened to the roles of source and destination for the VM and default gateway? Jawabannya yaitu VM dan server DNS telah membalikkan peran mereka dalam query DNS dan paket respon. Yang D. In the UDP segment, the role of the port number has also reversed. The destination port number is 58029. Port number 58029 is the same port that was generated by the VM when the DNS query was sent to the DNS server. Your VM listened for a DNS response on this port. The source port number is 53. The DNS server listens for a DNS query on port 53 and then send a DNS response with a source port number of 53 back to the originator of the DNS query. When the DNS response is expanded, notice the result IP address for www.google.com in the answer section. Reflection question. What are the benefits of using UDP instead of TCP as a transport protocol for DNS? Jawabannya adalah UDP sebagai protokol transport menyediakan pembentukan sesi cepat, respon cepat, overhead minimal, tidak perlu mencoba lagi, reassembly segmen, dan pengakuan paket yang diterima. Itu saja penjelasan dari saya tentang lab 10.2.7.